It's absolutely extraordinary again. Remember, Ivory Coast, the team I picked to win the whole tournament in all those predictions and previews and podcasts before AFCON began. I said Cote d'Ivoire would win this trophy. Are they about to do that? They've just beaten the holders Senegal on penalties. Wow. Senegal won, Ivory Coast won, but Cote d'Ivoire get the job done. 5-4 in the penalty shootout. What a game. Cote d'Ivoire, who came third in the group, who lost 2 of their 3 group games, who sacked the coach who worked with this group for the last 2 years, brought in the assistant, and have just knocked out the holders. That is AFCON heritage. Where did it go wrong for Senegal? Did scoring so early on really cost them? That Mane ball, really good work from Sadio Mane to finish off the chance by Habib Diallo. But was Mane lucky to stay on the pitch? I think he was. He got very lucky to get a yellow card. Very lucky to stay on. We've seen red cards for those sorts of challenges at this tournament. But from then on, it seemed to be Senegal saying, come and attack us. Like, you have the ball, Cote d'Ivoire. Let's see what you can do. The stadium was full, and right at the end, a moment of madness, and there was a bit of criticism already in the stadium when the manager took off Fofana. He put on Kessié. Not only did Kessié score the winning pen in the game, but also scored the penalty to make it 1-1 in normal time. How the referee didn't see the penalty by Mendy in real time. Actually gave a yellow card to Pepe for diving or whatever. How we didn't see Mendy had clattered the forward, I don't know. But nonetheless, the right decision from VAR came in, and Kessié, who just came on one of his first touches, dispatched the pen. What a moment. From then on, you always fancied Cote d'Ivoire to win. They dominated the game. Mane had a big chance when it was still 1-0 just before the penalty. But wow, the curse of the AFCON champions. Hasn't been an AFCON champion in the quarterfinals since Egypt way back when, all those years ago, when they were going back to back to back. Really hard. The champions curse seems to be a thing. And in the group of Senegal, Cameroon and Guinea, can you believe it's only Guinea that have emerged in the quarterfinals, and Senegal and Cameroon bow out? Is it now time for Morocco to shine? All the big boys have gone out. Morocco have a nice route to the final. They've got to be looking at these big teams going out and thinking, this is our chance to win the title. But it's going to be difficult. There's still some decent sides left. And Cote d'Ivoire, I'll say it again, I said they'd win the whole thing. Somehow, even though losing 4-0 to Equatorial Guinea, it's Equatorial Guinea that have gone home, and it's Cote d'Ivoire that have advanced to the quarterfinals. They'll play Mali or Burkina Faso, and even if they win that game, they'll have DR Congo or Guinea in their semi-finals. Have Ivory Coast all of a sudden jumped the highest hurdle and now find themselves pretty much with a really clear, with respect to those sides, a nice, because they're at home, remember, a clear route to that final. And how about this? You've got Sebastian Haller and Adingra back to full fitness as well. They're going to have something to say in this competition as well. You see the impact of Haller already today, scoring his penalty. Wow, what a moment. Senegal, what a word on them. 9 points out of 9. They beat Cameroon in the group stage. They beat Guinea. They beat Gambia. They look like a force to be reckoned with. Lamine Camara had one hand on the young player of the tournament. That's now Ivory Coast and Guinea that came third in their group and advanced to the quarterfinals. Quite extraordinary scenes in that game. But none of the goalkeepers made a save. Ultimately, it was a penalty that hit the post that cost the shootout. And you want the host to stay in the cup. Cote d'Ivoire, surely now it's their time to shine. They've done the hard bit. 3 games from hands on the trophy. What a moment if the assistant manager came in and won the cup. But yeah, and of course elsewhere today we see the game between Cape Verde and Mauritania. Of course, the conquerors Algeria. Listen, Mauritania put up a very good fight, and Souleymane should have put Mauritania in the lead at 0-0. But a clumsy mistake, an awful header at the back. Niasse had to commit the foul, and the penalty was dispatched by Cape Verde late on. Really cruel way. You see Mauritania, their inexperience coming in there. They did it in the game against Burkina Faso in the group. They got away with it because they beat Algeria. Cape Verde finally managed to break down Mauritania, and they're into the quarterfinals as well. So only 10 teams remain in the competition. Is it gearing to a Cote d'Ivoire against Morocco or Nigeria final? It would very much seem that way. But what's for sure is that it won't be the same winner as last time, and Senegal will not be in the final for the first time in 7 years. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, as Cote d'Ivoire, the elephants, have arisen once again. Can they go all the way? Looks like it. I'll see you soon.